The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play and a first pass for Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play fake. Murray. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Cutter on 1st down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. 2nd down coming up. A check on the numbers last week for Connor. 21 carries, 78 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt.
Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll look to throw here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw again. And this throw will be intercepted.
And the Cards will take over possession here up at the 44.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Again, he finds more. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Rondale Moore.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now the try here for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
Back onto the field comes this offense led by George Kittle, sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Cardinals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards. To throw is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Murray. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Connor. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Once again, it's Connor. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. James Conner with career touchdown number 75. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, McCaffrey, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year, and the Niners get a bit closer.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop.
They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Finding more on the out route for the completion. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8.
Now Murray again. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes...
Touchdown!
Rondale Moore.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And in incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th. The ball comes out, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, do you want to unpack that?
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Murray a give. This is counter. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we have reached halftime with a visiting Cardinal.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
First down, Murray.
On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Murray now. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Murray. To Connor on the check down. And they'll get this down to the 10. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Whatever was was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And the 49ers settling in for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, the Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. Back to throw again. And now here is another interception. And the Cardinals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10 is Connor. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2nd down at 5. Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
He finds Kittle going across the field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing, Jones. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
They start with a give to Connor, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
57 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
They run behind center with Connor. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's got some space here. And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 20. A big pickup of 38.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now Jones. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Samuel. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first and 10, Jones
winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They'll look to throw again.
And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his third pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a third down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.